Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Ecompusoft Online English Training. Now we are in lesson 30 and this is the last 3 lessons of this level. Kita sekarang berada pada pelajaran 30 and this is the last 3 lessons dan ini adalah 3 pelajaran yang terakhir. And I hope that you are really prepared dan saya berharap Anda benar-benar prepared, benar-benar siap. Again, thank you very much for all authorized students of Ecompusoft. Kembali, terima kasih for all authorized students, pada semua siswa yang authorized, siswa yang resmi of Ecompusoft Online English Training. Wherever you register, dimanapun Anda mendaftar, either online or offline, baik secara online ataupun offline, make sure that your name is listed. Pastikan bahwa nama Anda is listed, tercantum in www.teguhandoko.com or www.e-compusoft.org. Okay. To make it easy, untuk membuatnya lebih mudah, you can ask me directly. Anda bisa bertanya pada saya directly secara langsung in 081905977907. Okay, now let's start by doing this review one. Okay, make as many WH questions as possible. Okay, here you have 3 sentences. Yeah, the sentences are in your lesson 29 before. The first sentence, you read 5 English books diligently at school every day. And here you have to make 7 WH questions. Okay, I'm sure you still remember that the first step, okay, is make it into interrogative sentence first. So, the sentence will become, do you read 5 English books diligently at school every day? This is what we call yes-no question, okay? And this is the first step into making a WH question, okay? And then, let's begin by making 1 WH question with the answer every day. How often do you read 5 English books diligently at school? Berapa seringkah do you read 5 English books diligently, dengan rajin, at school? The answer is every day. Right. What about if the answer is at school? Bagaimana kalau jawabannya adalah at school? Of course, your question word, kata tanyanya adalah where. Where do you read 5 English books diligently every day? And the answer is at school. What about if the answer is diligently? Bagaimana kalau jawabannya adalah diligently? Of course, your question word is how do you read 5 English books? Bagaimana Anda membaca 5 buku bahasa Inggris itu? Diligently, dengan rajin. Okay? What about if the answer is books? Bagaimana kalau jawabannya books? Of course, the question word is what? Okay? What about if the answer is English books? The question word is what books? Buku apa? If the answer is 5, kalau jawabannya adalah 5, the question word is how many books? Berapa banyak buku? And the last, if the answer is read, kalau jawabannya adalah read, your question, pertanyaan Anda adalah what do you do? Apa yang Anda kerjakan, right? Okay. I've given already how to complete this task. Bagaimana menyelesaikan tugas ini. So, of course, you can do the rest. Anda bisa mengerjakan sisanya, number 2 and number 3 by yourself, dengan sendiri. Let's look at number 2. You will go to school with my brother tomorrow. Okay? This sentence has an auxiliary. Kalimat ini mempunyai auxiliary will. And of course, it's easy for you. Tentu saja ini mudah bagi Anda. Because you have already got an auxiliary. Karena Anda sudah mempunyai auxiliary in the sentence. Dalam kalimat, you don't need to think more. Anda tidak perlu berpikir lebih banyak lagi. How to make it into a yes-no question. Bagaimana membuatnya menjadi yes-no question. Okay, let me show you. Saya tunjukkan pada Anda. You will go to school with my brother tomorrow. Langkah pertama Anda buatlah menjadi yes-no question dulu. Will you go to school with my brother tomorrow? Okay. Will you go to school with my brother tomorrow? Okay? Now let's begin by making our first WH question. Sekarang kita mulai membuat WH question kita yang pertama with the answer dengan jawaban tomorrow. What is the question word? Apa kata tanyanya? Good. When? When will you go to school with my brother? When will you go to school with my brother? The answer? Tomorrow. What about if the answer is with my brother? Of course, the question word is with whom? With whom will you go to school tomorrow? With whom? Dengan siapa? The answer is with my brother. Okay? What about if the answer is to school? Of course, where? Where will you go with my brother tomorrow? If the answer is go, kalau jawabannya go, what will you do with my brother tomorrow? Okay? Right. Now we go to number 3. You were singing 5 beautiful songs in my house. Okay? This is also easy because you have already a to be, karena Anda sudah punya to be di dalamnya in the sentence. Right? The first step, don't forget, langkah pertama, don't forget, make it into a yes-no question. Buat dulu menjadi yes-no question. So, were you singing 5 beautiful songs in my house? Were you singing 5 beautiful songs in my house? Okay? From here, dari sini, it will then become easy, akan mudah bagi Anda, okay, to make it into many WH questions, untuk membuatnya menjadi WH question. Okay, let's begin. Mari kita mulai with the answer my house, in my house. The question is, where were you singing 5 beautiful songs? Okay. What about if the answer is my? Okay. Okay, my. Whose house? Rumahnya siapa? Whose house were you singing 5 beautiful songs? My. If the answer is songs, the question, of course, what were you singing in my house? What were you singing in my house? The answer is songs. What about if the answer is beautiful? Okay. Which song? Lagu-lagu yang mana? Which songs were you singing in my house? The answer is beautiful. What about 5? Of course, how many beautiful songs? Or, atau, how many songs were you singing? Berapa banyak lagu Anda yang nyanyikan in my house? If the answer is singing, of course, the question word is, what were you doing? Apa yang sedang Anda lakukan in my house? Okay, right. That's all for review 1. Okay, now let's go to review 2. As usual, it is only a question and answer review. Ini adalah review question and answer. Tanya dan jawab. In this review, I want you to give always complete answers. Dalam review ini, I want you. Saya ingin Anda, I want you to give always, untuk memberi selalu, complete answers. Based on the previous reading in lesson 29. Berdasarkan, based on the previous reading, bacaan sebelumnya in lesson 29 about Siramu Rakaton. I'm sure you still remember that, okay? Ready, number 1. What's your full name, please? Good, my full name is Siramu Rakaton. What's your nationality? Good, I'm 5. 3. Do you come from Beijing? Good. No, I don't come from Beijing. 4. Where do you come from? Good. I come from Cambodia. 5. Where do you live now? Good. I live in Indonesia. 6. Did you move to Jakarta 1 year ago? Good. No, I didn't move to Jakarta 1 year ago. 7. Did you move to Jakarta 2 years ago? Good. No, I didn't move to Jakarta 2 years ago. 8. When did you move to Jakarta? Yes, I moved to Jakarta 5 years ago. 9. What's your job now? Good. I'm a manager. 10. Tell me about your first job experience. Ceritakan pada saya about your first job experience, pengalaman pertama Anda. Oke, di sini Anda bisa ceritakan. For example, in 2007 I was an English teacher, and then I moved to bla 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 dan sebagainya. Ini adalah pertanyaan yang sering kali muncul dalam job interview. Okay, now 11, nomor 11. Did you teach junior high school? Good. No, I didn't teach junior high school. 12. Did you teach senior high school? Good. No, I didn't teach senior high school. 13. What did you teach? Good. I taught in elementary school. What did you teach? Jawabannya tentunya simple past. I taught. Oke, saya mengajar in elementary school atau I taught elementary school. Oke. 14. How much was your salary? Good. My salary was 1.5 million rupiahs. Was it a good salary? Good. No, it wasn't a good salary. 16. Why? Good. Because I'm married. Okay. How many children do you have? Good. I have 2 children. Okay. In 2008, where did you apply? Good. I applied at PT Sinarjo Mas. Was it in Jakarta? Good. No, it wasn't in Jakarta. 20. Where was it? Good. It was in Serang. 21. What position did you apply for? Good. I applied for the position of marketing staff. Next, berikutnya. Was it successful? Good. Yes, it was successful. Next, number 23. Did you get a good salary there? Good. Yes, I got a good salary. Tadi pertanyaannya did you get? Karena did you get dalam bentuk simple past. Jawaban Anda yes, I got. Bentuk 2 yes, I got a good salary there. 24. How much did you get? Good. I got 3 million rupiahs a month. 25. When did you resign? Good. I resigned in January 2009. I resigned pakai bentuk 2 in January 2009. 26. Where did you work then? Good. I worked at PT Sampurna. Did you earn low salary? Good. No, I didn't earn low salary. The last, terakhir, how much did you get? Okay. I got around 15 million rupiahs a month. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you get no difficulty in answering these questions. Saya harap Anda tidak punya kesukaran in answering these questions dalam menjawab pertanyaan-pertanyaan ini. These are similar questions. Ini adalah pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang serupa which you usually get, yang biasanya Anda dapat when you are in a job interview, jika Anda dalam sebuah job interview. So, please practice again and again. Anda latih terus dan terus. Next in review 3, berikutnya dalam review 3, you will practice retelling again, of course. Anda akan berlatih menceritakannya kembali. So, please read the reading. Karena itu, bacalah kembali bacaannya. Try to understand the story. Cobalah untuk memahami the story, ceritanya. And retell it in your own words. Dan ceritakan kembali dengan kata-kata Anda sendiri. Again, it's not always the same. Tentu saja tidak harus sama. Just relax. Santai saja. Language is not a math. Bahasa bukanlah matematika. Okay? Okay, let's now move to our new lesson. Mari kita masuk pada pelajaran baru kita. Lesson 30. Pelajaran 30. Here we'll continue. Di sini kita akan melatih. He will continue. Kita akan melanjutkan. Practicing. Melatih. How to make WH questions. Bagaimana membuat WH questions. Okay. Still WH question. Kita masih pada WH questions. Why? Kenapa? Because this is the basic skill you must have when you want to continue your study in the next level. Because this is the basic skill. Karena ini adalah keterampilan dasar you must have. Yang harus Anda miliki when you want to continue, jika Anda ingin melanjutkan your study, pelajaran Anda in level 2, okay, pada level berikutnya. Many subjects you will practice in the next level. Banyak sekali subjects, mata pelajaran you will practice in next level, pada level berikutnya. They are productive speaking, phonetic transcription 1, English literature 1, structure 1, listening 1, and dictionary study. Okay. Right, now let's forget those first. Let's focus on this new lesson. Look at the example below. Lihat contoh di bawah. You see John. Anda melihat John. And then you change it as usual. Anda mengubahnya menjadi yes no question. Do you see John? Okay. Kemudian Anda mengubahnya kembali menjadi sebuah WH question, di mana jawabannya adalah John. John di sini adalah objek. Anda tinggal menambahkan who atau whom. Who do you see? Atau whom do you see? Di sekolah biasanya whom, tapi dalam bahasa Inggris modern grammar, tidak menggunakan whom, tapi who juga tidak apa-apa. Who do you see? Atau whom do you see? Jawabannya adalah John. Di sini John adalah object. Okay. Right. Di bawahnya Anda lihat lagi. Who see John? The answer is you. Jawabannya adalah you. You di sini adalah subject. Amati. Yang di atas who, tapi jawabannya adalah object. Yang di bawah adalah who juga, tapi jawabannya adalah subject. You. Okay. This pattern is a bit different with the one above. Okay, pola ini berbeda sedikit with the one above dengan yang di atas. Okay, because the first pattern we use who but the answer is an object. Pola yang pertama kita menggunakan who but the answer is an object. Okay, objeknya John. Untuk who yang menanyakan objek, Anda tetap menggunakan auxiliary. Coba lihat tuh. Who do you see? Whom do you see? Jawabannya adalah John sebagai objek. Tapi untuk yang menanyakan subjek, Anda tidak memerlukan apapun. Coret saja you-nya, Anda ganti dengan who. Jadi, who see John. Lebih mudah bukan? Anda hanya mencoret you, karena you adalah subjeknya, Anda ganti dengan who. Who see John. Okay. Right. Sekarang mari kita lihat di bawahnya lagi. My mother visits Mr. Lee. My mother-nya Anda coret, diganti who. Who visits Mr. Lee? Siapa yang mengunjungi Mr. Lee? Jawabannya adalah my mother. Sebagai apa? Subject. Good. Kalau meminta jawaban sebagai subjek, tidak perlu pusing-pusing. Coret saja subjeknya, Anda ganti dengan who. Okay. The last example, contoh terakhir, my cats eat rats. Kucing saya makan tikus. Kalau kita diminta membuat WH question yang jawabannya my cats tentu saja subjek. Ini sangat mudah, coret saja my cats-nya. Tetapi tidak diganti dengan who, karena ini adalah binatang. Anda menggantikannya dengan what. What eat rats? Jawabannya tentunya my cats. Okay? Now it's time for you to complete practice 1. Sudah saatnya bagi Anda menyelesaikan practice 1. Make a WH questions as the example below. Buatlah WH questions seperti contoh di bawah. John loves Mary. Who loves Mary? The answer, John. Siapa yang mencintai Mary? Jawabannya adalah John sebagai subjek. Karena sebagai subjek, tidak usah pusing-pusing, coret saja subjeknya yaitu John. Anda ganti dengan who. Okay? Right. Coba Anda kerjakan number 1. John loves my sister. Good. Who loves my sister? 2. The boys will play badminton. Good. Who will play badminton? Number 3. My sister is playing chess. Good. Who is playing chess? Number 4. My cat drinks milk. Good. What drinks milk? 5. The students learn English. Good. Who learn English? Jawabannya tentunya the students. 6. My friend saw Mr. Alex. Good. Who saw Mr. Alex? 7. My dogs ran fast. Good. What ran fast? 8. My friends can give them. Good. Who can give them? 9. Economsoft needs diligent students. Good. What needs diligent students? 10. You practice English diligently. Good. Who practice English diligently? Siapa yang berlatih bahasa Inggris dengan rajin? Jawabannya adalah you sebagai subjek. Right. Now we move to practice 2. Again, here you have to make a WH question as the example below. John loves Mary. Does John love Mary? Ini adalah step 1. Who does John love? Siapa yang John cintai? The answer, jawabannya adalah Mary sebagai objek. Karena sebagai objek dia tetap menggunakan auxiliary does. Coba lihat yang digaris bawahi. Tetapi berikutnya, who loves Mary? Siapa yang mencintai Mary? The answer is John. Jawabannya adalah John. John di sini sebagai subjek. Karena itu Anda tidak memerlukan apapun. Seperti contoh pada practice 1 di atas. Oke? Silakan Anda kerjakan secara tertulis untuk practice 2 ini. Right. Maybe you feel this exercise a bit difficult for the first time. Mungkin Anda merasakan latihan ini a bit difficult, agak susah for the first time. Again, it's only for the first time. Ini cuma only for the first time, hanya saat pertama saja. But later on, berikutnya nanti, if you always do this exercise again and again, kalau Anda selalu mengerjakan latihan ini terus-menerus again and again, I'm sure you will get more and more understanding. Saya yakin Anda akan mendapat lebih dan lebih banyak pemahaman, and you will feel that this lesson is easy. Anda akan merasakan bahwa pelajaran ini easy, mudah. Right. Because, you know, the secret for all skill mastery, rahasia daripada penguasaan semua skill, is only practice. Hanya latihan. Practice, practice, again and again, until everything runs automatically without thinking. Sampai semuanya itu runs automatically, berjalan secara otomatis without thinking. Besides doing this exercise orally, di samping melaksanakan latihan ini orally secara lisan, saya harap you will also do this practice in written. Saya harap Anda mau mengerjakannya secara tertulis juga. Okay, right. Now let's move one step ahead. Kita melangkah satu langkah ke depan. More challenging practice. latihan yang lebih menantang. Still on how to make WH questions. Masih tentang bagaimana membuat WH questions. In this exercise, you will practice how to expand a WH question into another pattern as the example below. Pada latihan ini, Anda akan melihat how to expand, bagaimana mengembangkan a WH question, sebuah pertanyaan WH question, into another pattern, menjadi pattern yang lain as the example below. Oke, Anda perhatikan. My sister loves Mary. Who loves Mary? Jawabannya adalah sister sebagai subjek. Dan Anda sudah tahu kalau jawabannya adalah sebagai subjek tidak memerlukan auxiliary apapun. Cukup subjek yang Anda coret, my sister, diganti dengan who. Who loves Mary? Jawabannya adalah sister. Sekarang bagaimana kalau jawabannya adalah my? Pertanyaannya adalah whose sister? Ya, whose sister? Saudara perempuannya siapa? Loves Mary. Jawabannya adalah my. Karena my sebagai subjek, tetap saja WH question ini tidak membutuhkan auxiliary apapun. Anda coret saja my sister-nya menjadi whose sister. Oke. Sekarang kita mulai dari number 1. Your brother loves my sister. Anda kerjakan secara tertulis. Your brother loves my sister. Who loves my sister? Jawabannya adalah your brother. Kemudian Anda buat lagi. Whose brother loves my sister? Jawabannya adalah your. Oke. Jadi untuk satu soal Anda mempunyai 2 WH question. Oke. Silakan Anda kerjakan sendiri secara tertulis practice 3 ini. Kemudian kita masuk pada practice 4. Prinsipnya sama, yaitu mengembangkan WH question. Tetapi kali ini sebagai objek. Anda lihat contohnya. Mary loves my brother. Anda kerjakan step pertama. Does Mary love my brother? Baru masuk. Who? Siapa? Who does Mary love? Jawabannya adalah my brother sebagai objek. Ingat, WH question who yang meminta jawaban objek selalu menggunakan auxiliary. Sekarang kita kembangkan pertanyaan tadi menjadi whose brother? Saudara laki-lakinya siapa? Does Mary love? Jawabannya adalah my. Oke? Dan dia sebagai objek karena itu menggunakan auxiliary. Oke. Silakan Anda kerjakan secara tertulis nomor 1 sampai nomor 10. Untuk nomor 1 saya contohkan. John loves my sister. Does John love my sister? Who does John love? Jawabannya adalah my sister. Whose sister does John love? Saudara perempuannya siapa yang John cintai? Jawabannya adalah my. Oke, silakan Anda kerjakan sisanya. Okay, this is the end of our lesson for today. And of course, you have a homework here. Membuat sebanyak mungkin WH question. Okay. I hope you always practice all the lessons with your friend, your sister or brother at home to make you more fluent in speaking. Okay. Again, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.